gonna have to play out. Well, it's okay. Hello, everyone. Turn the volume off and. Thank you, everyone. All right, fourth time's a charm, Anna. Thanks, everyone, for joining in. Welcome to this Facebook Live unboxing of the
September Best Bead Box. Potomac Bead's Best Bead Box.
Best Bead Box. September Best Bead Box. And hopefully this is the best month because, as I joke, not really, but it's my birthday month. So it should be everybody's birthday present. You all get a Potomac Bead
Bead
Box.
In the future and just put a lot of aquamarine and pearls and sandy colors.
Just do everything in turquoise that you can think of. Just do all turquoise as you're joining in. So thanks everyone for joining in here and hanging out with us on this live. Thank you guys so much. Hello to everyone joining in. So hello to Linda.
Ooh, that many people have commented already?
Because we didn't have any volume on. That should be our new technique. Everybody will start commenting when they can't hear us. So that's going to be our new, is we're just going to, we can even have it live and we'll just mime.
A good third of those comments is turn the volume on.
Yeah. Birthday month too. Yeah, we'll just mime next time, and then all of those comments are, we can't hear you, I can't hear you.
But those comments do count towards entering and winning your Best Bead Box.
They do. So your information to help us know that we are doing a poor job can help you get a Best Bead Box. So Anna, what do they have to do to get into the drawing to get a Best Bead Box?
Comment on this live. So we actually are doing two drawings. So what we've been doing is one during the live. So if you comment at any point, I'm gonna say before 1:40, we're gonna say, because I think right after
1:45 is about our estimated end date.
Is when we're gonna announce the winner. So just comment during the live here, and then you have a chance to win a box. And then after the live, if you or a friend or anybody want to comment on this live posted after we do it live on YouTube, you have until Sunday night, maybe Monday.
Sunday night, and then we'll announce the winners on Tuesday live during our Facebook Live. And the lovely Melissa will be joining me Tuesday on Facebook Live. So Melissa and I will announce on Tuesday the person that also gets a box from after, because we know some of you may work and it may be.
Some people watch it posted after, so we have one person win who posts while we're doing it live, one person who wins after over the weekend.
And if you want to, after this is posted and you haven't won it live, feel free to post on the recording as well, because that also enters you into that. So after the recording is done, it's uploaded, usually an hour or so afterwards, you can comment as well. So if you didn't win on this commenting, go ahead and comment on the other one as well, because you get your chance.
Catherine Perez, this is my first live. Welcome, Catherine.
Hopefully we do not disappoint. We got off to a rocky start. We got off to a rocky start.
You won't be disappointed.
But we're great. And actually, we are great because there were a number of new Potomac products, too, that you guys will get your hands on in some future boxes that just arrived to our fulfillment centers. So that's all we're going to say about that. But look forward to upcoming months having some samples of some new supplies in your boxes. So, Anna, what is this
I
month?
should be working, but here I am commenting.
Here I am commenting. So yeah, so you can comment both. You can work the full thing and watch the full thing, or comment after. And that way you get your chance again in to do it multiple times. So, alrighty. Anna, tell us, Vanna.
So
Vanna.
It is the Forbidden Oasis box.
Ooh.
So I should have worn, like, I don't know, like some kind of outfit. Like I was riding on a camel, and I don't know, but Forbidden Oasis.
Forbidden Oasis. So, of course, just to add to this, our overhead camera.
Oh.
Deactivated. We're activated. Boop, boop.
Oh, okay.
But now we're out of focus again.
We focused it and everything.
We did. But now we get our opportunity to do it again. So our Forbidden Oasis box.
Forbidden Oasis, yes. So escape the mundane while learning simple techniques to get to your jewelry making oasis.
So the last couple months, Anna and I, who you can't see, let's get you on here, Anna.
Okay.
Hey there, where's Anna? There you go, come on over, lean over. The last couple months, we've kind of gone back to basics. That we wanted people to do the basic technique of creating a tubular stitch. We've done the basic technique of teaching people how to do peyote stitch, or to learn right angle weave.
Yeah, and a while back we did some head pins. So yeah, we're trying to not make everything overly complicated, but just give you some really good techniques, and especially for new people who are wanting to learn how to bead based on these boxes. We're trying to cater to that as well, because some people we get actually a lot of comments and questions through customer service. Is this good for beginners? So while it's always good to already know how to bead, we don't want you to have to know how to bead.
Thanks. Laura said she really likes when I wear my hair down. Thanks. Thanks. I was wet this morning. I ran this morning and then I didn't dry it. And then somebody else said they wanted to know if the background was black because they couldn't see the Forbidden Oasis, if it was X-rated. Yes, that is the reason that you couldn't see that. It was forbidden. So going in here in the XL box, we always have the idea of what is included here and what is in the box. So everyone is getting, whether or not you get the XL box or whether or not you get the regular box, everybody is going to get this quicksilver necklace. So same deal, going back to the basics, looking at your kit, and I've loved seeing a lot of different versions of this. So somebody said they used their previous box and made the quicksilver necklace, still using the rings and everything, but with their previous box.
Yeah, because you can use any beads for this.
Yeah.
They're all single hole beads, so you don't have to use anything specific, like a lot of projects, bead weaving projects that call for super duos or round duos, and it's kind of hard to sometimes interchange those. But this is a very simple project that looks really great when it's done, but the technique itself is not difficult, so even beginner people can do it.
Yeah, Jenny said she's made 3 already. Perfect. Perfect. So we have in the diagrams, if you're always wondering, what does it look like? Sometimes we don't show the interior of the actual piece with the instructions. here it is, scan more to see the full size pattern. We get that question a lot as well. But here shows how to do the steps and the links. And like Anna said, this was a great one that it is back to the basics. So if you go through and you look at what am I learning, what are the techniques, basically we taught you better beading, but how to step it up, or basic beading, but how to step it up a little bit with the addition of these little charms. So, all right, I'm trying to catch up with there's a lot of chats going on here. So if you're missing something, definitely reach out for us. When you reach out to us, you can send a message to customer care, and the message, it can go to either info at, but usually we have it go to hello at, so HELLO, hello at PotomacBeads.com. And address that, and we'll doing that too as well. So
for this quick silver necklace. Quicksilver.
Quickly show the quick silver necklace.
So you've got your hammered rings. And so these are great. We use both of them, but if you want to just use one and save the other one and do something else with it, that's a great idea too. And then you also have these pearls. These are the new Potomac Pearls. And
you have a lot of these materials. So when you're looking at it, you have so many materials to give you the opportunity to make more. Like somebody said, oh, I thought I wouldn't have enough beads. I saw in the Facebook group. If you want to join into the Facebook group for the best box, go for it. Somebody said, I was afraid I wouldn't have enough beads. I gathered beads for my stash. And she's like, I had more than enough beads to make it the length.
Yeah, we always want to make sure that you actually have more than enough, because if you have to buy anything, then I'm not doing my job planning.
So you can complain to customer care about Anna not doing her job and having that as well too.
So then you have some gemstones. So we have 6mm and 4mm. I like blues and silvers together. It keeps it kind of like a cool color palette. And with these gemstones, I always like the fact that when we use gemstones, they're not all perfect. So they kind of provide some uniqueness in themselves.
You mean in color variants? Is that what we're talking
color
about?
Variation. And these beads, you can see some of them are transparent, some of them are darker. What I like to do sometimes when I have gemstones is string them like in the order of the gradient or light to dark. Maybe it's a little OCD, but I think it also kind of makes it look nice.
I like
it's
that.
It's an ombre kind of thing.
It automatically, I struggle with, Anna's much better at this, but I struggle a lot with using colors that are not the exact same all the time.
You're kind of monotone, like you feel like monotone is easy, or like you have certain color palettes that you're drawn to.
Correct. And I like the box specifically because, well, this is my color palette, so that makes it easy. And I made the quick silver necklace in my color palette since it's my birthday month.
I didn't, but I
you're supposed to
should have said that I did.
Anna, you just lost brownie points. Just say, I made this box.
Yeah, actually, your colors. Nice with your turquoise going on.
My turquoise going on that you can kind of see through.
So let's catch up on some of these because I don't want anybody to miss what we're talking about here. So we have pearls, glass pearls. So we have also the gemstones. Then we have some crystal. We have these helix beads, which have a nice twist cut to them. So just like a different profile. The glint of the sun or the natural sun or the overhead lights, whichever you're under. It just plays off of those facets a little bit differently than a round or a bicone.
Yeah, and one of the things that I love about the box is you may have never even known we have helix beads. So if you get the subscription box where the materials are hand chosen and curated for you, you get your chance to maybe use gemstones when you never use gemstones, or try a different shape or a different texture for them.
Somebody likes the helix beads. I love helix beads.
Shelley loves the helix beads. They do. They give a really nice little extra shimmer to them rather than just a bicone.
They're a little unexpected too. And then we also have some drops here in this metallic gold color. So some of the crystals are transparent. Some of them have more of an opaque color finish that is just as shiny, just a different texture and opacity. So we're kind of mixing up the textures and opacities and sheens with this. So many different things going on here. And then I won't take these out just because then it's going to be harder for me to clean up later.
Exactly. Thinking ahead.
A little honesty goes a long way. And then some seed beads. So we have the silver seed beads. Again, like just a really great one to have in your stash. So silver and some different shades of silver too. Because we have the silver, like what you would expect silver to be. And then with the Duracoat galvanized, these are Duracoat galvanized. They have a little bit more of, like a little bit more of a yellow tint.
Yeah, they do.
I don't want to say yellow because it doesn't sound good, but they're really pretty. They're not as cool, and they don't have as much like silver.
There's a color difference, which this necklace is a really great one that combines just seeing the materials that you have, and you get a ton. So
you get a ton of materials.
But these sand and blues and kind of oceany Oasis colors, hence the Oasis name, allows you to wear it also with gold and silver jewelry.
Yeah.
Which I like. I love when you can wear pieces that mix those metals and you don't have to say, well, I have on gold hoops. Can I wear that necklace? It's like, it doesn't matter because it goes gold or silver.
No, we like to mix metals. And so if you are subscribing to the box and you get things and we're mixing metals and you say, I really don't want to mix metals. If you have some galvanized some Labrador, if you have some galvanized gold and you want to do all one or the other, you can easily add that. But I like to mix them and give you a little something that you don't have to stress out about what earrings you're wearing with it.
Your chances will increase for the amount that you comment because your name will just come up more. So when they go through, Kira is going to pick somebody at the fulfillment center here to pick. I know Wes down in production picked our Atlantis box winner during the live on Tuesday. So somebody else in the warehouse here will pick. So keep commenting.
Yeah, keep commenting.
It will definitely add to that as well too. All right, so in the
somebody said, I would love to get this box again. It was awesome.
It was awesome.
Inevitably, someone always says that one box was their favorite. Like every month, this is my favorite. So.
This is my color, but I'm still for Hawaiian Tropics. Hawaiian Tropics, I loved that piece. I need to go find that necklace in the photography studio.
If you put it on, it may just kind of blend in.
It's just going to blend into all my crazy flowers going in. All right, so then for your stash.
Then we have stash. So like we were talking about, this is a sort of beachy color palette. And then playing off of that, we wanted to give you some more of the same similar colors. So you could use your extra beads and just kind of incorporate it all together. So these are tiny little guys. So I'm going to pour them out.
Go ahead.
I always
somewhere over there for me.
I always create a mess, but it's so much fun.
Ooh, I like these.
Yeah, so these are Smoky Topaz AB. And they're probably not shining and showing as much on the camera. But look at these together. These are so much fun. This is a beautiful fall color palette. If you are in the same part of the world as we are, you are probably excited about the fall coming up.
We should have included those in with it. Hopefully some people have pulled those in.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of materials in the boxes
that you can just add.
That you can add in for sure.
Yeah. This color palette is lovely. Of course, you've got like the champagnes and the browns, fall, but also adding that little splash of blue takes it from just plain old fall to something a little bit more like hip and it can also be beachy.
Yeah, it's beachy but also has that fall. The blue, a nice bright color to add.
I know it's Forbidden Oasis.
It's a fall, but it's fall Forbidden Oasis.
But I'm excited for the fall, so I'm gonna push the fall every chance I get.
Anna's in her fall clothes already. I'm in bright summery florals.
I look the same all year round. So then we also have some pie duos. So those of you who like multi-hole beads, you get a bunch of pie duos here in this metallic sea blue. Again, that Forbidden Oasis. It should be metallic Oasis blue.
Oasis blue.
We'll say it's sea blue. Same thing. It's
and
all
there's
water.
a really easy, when you go to, when you get the box, make sure you go to potomacbeads.com/ideas because Jenny takes her time, and shout out to Jenny, she's on vacation. Enjoy yourself, Jenny. Jenny's at her Forbidden Oasis. She's at the beach, so enjoy it. There you go. You sit back, you sip your tea, you enjoy.
Sit back, yeah, enjoy.
But if you go to this PotomacBeads.com/ideas, it's going to give you other videos and other video links and patterns that use those beads. So, yep.
Yeah, so lots of ideas for you. And then we have some metal and findings. I included some post earrings in here for you.
Take some of those out.
And some backs, because you can never have enough backs. And these work with any kind of earring.
Enough backs.
Yeah. And you're not going to see them, I just realized on here, but
I'm going to put them on the earring
take my word for it. They're
there.
right there.
They're here. You can't see them. We're going to put them on the earring
But these are the little silicone earring backs. So they're really easy because you can put them on anything. It's not like some of the butterfly clutches where some of them fit and some of them don't.
Yeah.
You can put them on
And
anything.
you're getting a fair amount of these, which makes me think if you go in and check out the dollar days going on right now, there's some really cool cabs that you can just glue right onto that.
Cabs, dome beads, anything with like a flat back, even like a semi-flat back, like some of the crystals. As long as you just put enough little glue on there to hold it on. And some beads, not crystals, but some beads, you may even, it's kind of a faux pas maybe, but you could scratch it a little bit just to make sure that the glue is adhesing.
Yes.
And that's not the word, but
Anne asked how you knew she needed these rubber backs. She had a no.
I had a dream, and it just came to me.
I think it was more of a, in the hidden Oasis, I think it was more of a mirage. You had a mirage.
There was a mirage, and I saw a woman
needing
with nothing in her ears.
Yeah, you can use E6000 glue. You can use Loctite glue. I was going to show here just a little demo. If you say, wow, these are way more earrings than I need. I like things that hang down. I don't want to post. You can take the round nose pliers, and sometimes this little extra tip will break off, so if it does that, just bear with me. And it's hard, but look.
Oh.
I just made it into a drop. So you can glue something onto that, and then it'll hang down and drop as a hang down piece.
I feel the need to clap.
Thank you. Thank you. I shall bow from that.
I was impressed with that. It's not like, it's like genius because it's simple, but I would have never thought to do that.
Man,
now
I feel like
it's just a cap that
it's just a,
you can
go
put
in.
something, like I could even put one of the, well maybe it's equipping.
And it hangs down as a little charm.
Yeah, so it's a little charm top.
Yeah, you can't use your rubber backers on that, but save those for something else. So you're getting a bunch of those on. Clever idea, thanks.
Yeah. Glue preference. Depends on what you're gluing, because some glues will have some sort of a residue, or they'll dry like not clear. But I would say for Loctite is probably your best bet. Just make sure it doesn't ooze out too much. E6000 is also really good, but I would say Loctite. And pretty universally.
Yeah, and check out the everyday earrings. Those use these earring backs as well. But even showing, I'm really into studs right now. I don't have any on, I'm wearing dangles, but I'm really into studs right now, especially like masks again. Like I lose my earrings sometimes. That's why I have ones that are locking on or lever backs. But you could even just glue one pie duo on there, and it's such a cute little earrings. So, fun.
I would take the pie duo and just do a little border of seed beads just to give it a little something and fill in those holes, and then just glue that on. And then we also have a ring base. Now, I don't have the finished piece I did, but can you hand me the piece I have under there at the tassel?
I can.
I'm going a little bit ahead.
You are going a little bit ahead.
But
I'll play with these while you're going a little bit ahead.
But I had... you know what? Let's hold on to that then, because I don't want to give too much away, because I just realized I'm giving everything away.
Don't give everything away yet.
Okay, just realized. Okay, we'll come back to this.
Don't put the cart before the horse. Isn't that the saying?
Right.
Don't put the horse before. Don't put the cart before the horse.
I always want to say don't put the horse before the cart, but that's what you want to do.
What do you want to do? Speaking of Central Pennsylvania. Yeah, you should know these things, Anna.
Okay. I didn't grow up here. I don't know all the sayings.
Okay, while you're doing your E6000 and gluing on, look, I'm making a little mosaic ring.
I love that idea because you have the lip of the ring, so you can put some resin. I would suggest resin, also glue. Just put that glue in there, put your little mosaic in there and let it dry.
Yeah.
Put it between some books.
Yeah.
To let it dry, so it's
so it's sticking up.
Yeah.
Or you can just hold your hand there under a light cure. Do your nails and cure your resin on your things at the same time too. Don't catch your chickens before they hatch. That's a better.
I say don't hatch your chickens before they count.
Hey there. All right. Just Anna. Anna's special. Just Anna says that. And then we have some rose petals.
These are, I would kind of call these an oldie but goodie. They're not really old, but they're one that we've used before in the dahlia pendant. So if you have any leftover, if you did the dahlia pendant in the past and you have some left over, now you have more, you can make another dahlia pendant. But they're just such a fun bead, and you can use them as drops. You can use them to do something like the dahlia pendant, and I have here just a little...
Here's your chicken before the cart.
flower. Well, no, I mean, there's only one thing in here that we haven't gotten to. But I made this little flower, and we don't include this tassel in here, but actually,
maybe we should have.
Maybe we should have. We got some online you can buy.
We've got them there, denim.
Yeah, so I made this little flower, and then I just stitched it to the top of the tassel.
So cute.
Yeah.
So cute.
Oh, but so the reason why I was going to mention it before was I also, before I had it on the tassel, I had glued it to the ring, so it was just a ring without the tassel.
Here I thought you made another one.
Oh, no.
You just took it off.
No, if you look closely, there's glue on the back.
Pried that baby off.
Because I pried it off and did something else with it.
And then going into, you have some of your leaves.
Yeah,
so show me what your leaves
are. And yeah, you can see there I had done something with the leaves. So because we have petals, it's always nice to include some leaves. So if you do want to do something and go down that flower route, you have lots of options there. And these look really nice.
With
the greens and the blues look nice together. Also the browns, some of the browns look really nice with the leaves.
Yeah, they really do.
So you're getting into more of that. You're getting like some bushes and trees growing in your oasis now.
There you go. We're really getting that watering hole filled.
We're developing a story here.
We are developing that oasis story. And these are just quick little samples that you said you were playing with, and they're super cute.
Yeah, I didn't even finish this when I was playing with how to embellish the drops, and then I did that one.
So cute. And you have that extra little pearl in the middle. The leaves are going around.
Yeah, so they could be earrings. It was just a component. You could make a ring.
I think I knew to be in florals today. So I'm going to take this. I'll glue this on here with some Loctite, and then it matches my dress, too.
Yeah.
Perfect. Done.
And these samples are everything that's in the box. Some things here are going to be in the XL coming up. But all the samples that we're showing you, with the exception of the tassel that I just had out, everything's in the box.
And it's all in the box. All right. So, and then some head pins.
Yeah. So then we also have some head pins, another very basic component that you need to do jewelry. So just some silver head pins here. Everything's in silver, so everything matches. If you're going to do, what were you talking about earlier with, making these into the little
drops.
Caps. Yeah. Then you've got...
I can make loops at the bottom here.
Yeah.
Because one thing you can always do with your caps are you can take the caps.
One of these or something on it. Yeah.
I can do this. You know, you're taking the cap, you're dropping that down. It's going to be your earring that matches. I'm going to take this and turn to the side, do my little loop here to get my round. I can wrap it around, and then I'm going to show you a little idea here. You have those little leaves. Put one of those little leaves on. Curl up the bottom.
So cute. It almost looks
And then the leaf looks like, if I go tight enough,
yeah.
the leaf looks like it's off the side of the piece. I probably need a little bit bigger bead.
No, but it makes sense. It looks really cute.
And then you could have something else hanging down. You can even make these into your own ear wires. So if you take this, put some beads on the top here. You can, again, attach to the post if you want to. But right here, I'm just going to go in, turn it that way, grab a pen, something hanging out close, make that go that way. And I did that original turn so that way my beads didn't fall off.
Oh, very
Bend
nice.
that back a tiny bit, take the end, bend that back, and look, all inclusive earring to match your necklace. So super, super easy ideas. I'm all into easy ideas today. We're going into the vault of Allie's simple ideas.
Yeah, and you could also put a little head pin or put a little loop at the bottom here and then hang the dangle off of there.
Exactly, yeah, just cut off that little bottom of the head pin and go to town.
Yeah, perfect. Wow.
Tuning in late, Barbara, watch back from the beginning.
So many ideas.
So many ideas.
Oh my gosh, so many ideas.
So that is going to be everything that you get in the best box. And then I'm going to keep some of these things on. We don't want to clutter it too much as we look because we want to see all of those colors together. But we'll move it around a little bit so that way we can introduce the next.
Make a little room for the new.
Make a little room for the new. We'll put leaves and flowers near Anna's head.
If you get the XL, which I think most of you do, you will be getting another pattern, or another kit, we should call it, because it's the pattern and the beads, and a bonus pattern, which we'll show you later. So the pattern, the other kit that you get is Freeform Peyote. So again, kind of going back to basics, but even though peyote is a very basic stitch that is one of the first bead weaving stitches you learn, once you add that freeform into it, it's a whole nother thing.
Whole nother world.
Yeah.
A whole new world.
The bracelet was so much fun to make.
Freedom of peyote.
Yeah, it's really fun. And so what I did when I was trying to decide what kind of beads to use, we went with beads that you would easily be able to say, okay, if I have 2 of these, I need 3 of these to line up together. Yeah, because you can, if you look up freeform peyote or freeform anything, you get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So if you have a guide, and we have here, we tell you exactly how many beads will match up to another bead.
Yeah.
And that way you'll be able to easily add your rows in there using this little guide, and you don't have to think too much.
I love just looking at it and thinking about it. I'm like, oh, before I even got started, I could add some of the blue ones to it, and I could make it a totally different look.
Yeah.
Pull in more of these crystals, and Anna hasn't even showed me yet what was part of this.
I
mean, I know what it was. I had to make one to make the video, but yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to take some of these beads out just to kind of lay them out. But we started with, let's start with some 8-ohs. These are really nice. You've got some galvanized gold 8-ohs. And you can always use galvanized gold, galvanized silver. So those are the 8-ohs. And then we also have some 11-ohs. And this is the dark topaz AB matted.
So funny story about this bead. This bead is the first ever labeled, named bead that I had, that I bought like with my own money.
Oh, really?
Was this color seed bead in an 8-oh. So I had gone to a bead store down in Jersey and went in and I picked it up and I was like, oh, like it was the first time I looked at a bead for a name, not going to a craft store. And first time I looked at a name and I was like, oh man, this topaz AB. And in my mind I was like, that's not the color of topaz. Now I get it. But I'm like, oh, that topaz mitt AB. And it was the first color of seed bead that I ever did like a seed bead specific project with.
This is your birthday box.
This is my birthday box.
I didn't even plan it.
This is my birth of bead weaving box. My birth of bead weaving.
All kinds of births.
All kinds of births. So many.
So we have 8-ohs, 11-ohs, and then we have some 15s. So you have all 3 common sizes of seed beads. So you'll learn by making this bracelet how the different sizes relate to each other. So if you're then going to do something like a bezel or anything else where you're gradually getting bigger or smaller.
Such good knowledge.
You know, 8s, 11s, 15s, you can play with those. You do the free form and you'll get an understanding of how they relate size-wise. Yeah, so Anna's referencing again, we have in this, so we did the Oasis, that Quicksilver necklace, again a basic.
doing this basic stitching bracelet. And then to give people ideas as well, you have this as a learning tool to show once again how many beads equate to the next size up. And I think that's super valuable to use in other different forms. Also, I can't wait for some of you more advanced beaders to embellish the top of this.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see.
Throw more beads in there.
Throw more beads, like as you're looking here, and I realize we forgot our actual samples. But I'm gonna sample the bracelet, but look at adding some of those leaves to the front, putting a helix bead in the middle, or the pearl in the middle, getting funky.
Putting a little blue in there.
Yeah, that would be out of my comfort zone, but I would try it because you told me I could.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'll actually
embellish
show you
the top
these
of it.
little earrings I have. I have the blue in the center with the sandy color on the outside.
You're counting your chickens before they hatch again.
Well, okay.
So show the next bead,
there.
There's that chicken that didn't hatch yet.
Yeah, so those are just the 3 seed beads, but then we also added to show you, to get you comfortable using something other than a seed bead in the peyote. These are some small crystals, so these are 2mm rounds. They're about the size of the 8s, a little bit bigger, so they don't quite, it's not like one of these equals an 8-0, but they're similar, so as you're doing the peyote, it's not going to disrupt
it's not going to make
the way
it wavy.
It lays,
which are really cool too, but that stresses some people out.
It definitely does.
Kira.
Yeah.
Okay. Kira's awesome. Kira's listening.
And then I also gave you some of these little cubes. So same thing, just kind of giving you the different shapes and sizes without. I know it looks so nice when you turn it.
When I turn it on my hand.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
What I really love about the Freeform is that you can come up with these really crazy patterns. Like this is, like it reminds me of like, but it reminds me of like basket weavings.
Yeah.
Like patterns. Yeah. So you can play with the different patterns that you want to try, maybe then use it to do a whole bracelet. But it gives you, it's kind of like that patchwork where you can just kind of explore and have fun.
Yeah. The clasp for the Freeform is the best. So much fun to make. Yeah, the clasp was a lot of fun just to show like, oh yeah, I don't have to use, like I can make my own clasp. More coming up on those YouTube videos soon. But yeah, you can make your own easy little clasp. And when Anna showed me this and showed me the clasp, I was like, that's perfect. Because you also can do the same thing as the clasp. Once again, where's my simple little earring? It got missed. You can do the clasp and then same deal, put an earring on here and look, it becomes then a little drop on top of the earring.
Just make it a little bead.
So easy. All right. So that's a Freeform, and actually now I feel like this is backtracking a little bit, but you get this in the XL box as well. So I'll put on the, here's
I like the way it lays too. It flows really well. I love things that drape well.
Okay. I gotta push it back because otherwise you're gonna lose it. But speaking of it draping well, it's not draping well. There we go.
It tangles so well.
It tangles so well. No, actually it doesn't tangle that well, but looking at it here, so it's hard to see, but there it is. You can do it longer, shorter. It goes, we give you enough that it goes pretty long.
Design that pretty bracelet.
Design that pretty necklace to match with her dress that she's wearing. Look at that. Who bought those pretty beads and who made that pretty necklace? There you go. Anna and I are a good team.
Who gave our accountant a heart attack
with all the stuff we needed to buy. We love you, Mandy. We really do. So, yeah, it's fun to see the different pieces. Anna will plan it. She buys them. She throws it to me sometimes with full-out ideas. Other times just says, do something with this. So it was a lot of fun to do. I bought
these. Make something.
Make something with this. I bought these. Mandy told me I could buy these, and then I made something. Yep. So, yeah, we made this to see how big it could make. So unfortunately, I would need to do some alterations. But all I would need to do, if you do have a bracelet that is too big, just make a second loop right here.
Right.
So it wraps around an extra ½ an inch on me here, but you can make it and you can shorten it up. So.
What is the size string used on the bigger tassels? Is it those? The tassels hanging down?
She might be talking about the actual tassel string. Like, what do you use for the actual tassel string? A silk cording could be used. We have them already done, so.
Yeah, the one that I showed you here, we sell. It's the denim blue, and it is like a synthetic silk tassel but you could easily make your own. We do have some videos on how to make your own tassels, and really anything that drapes.
Now that I've thoroughly thrown you off, Anna, Vanna, tell us what else is included for the Freeform bracelet, but you can use anything that's in the box.
Okay, so we already went over these, but I'm going to say them again because I think I didn't spend enough time on them. So we have the crystals, and like I said before, they're about the same size as the Ados, but not exactly. So it just kind of introduces you to using some different sizes and some different shapes. So as you work with the Freeform, you're starting to understand the different hole sizes and how things fit together. So we tried to get you out of the comfort zone of using just seed beads, and then also some cubes. So the cubes, if you see, they fit together really nicely. You don't get a ton of these as much as the other beads, so I used them as an accent, and you can see them really clearly here on either side of the Ados, and then where did I bunch them up a little bit? And then I have them lining this section of 15-Os here. So they fit really nicely together because they're square. So you get to play with squares, rounds, seed beads, and just kind of understand better how to use them all.
And with the silver lined beads, you want to think about when you're designing, that silver line is totally eye-catching.
Yes.
So you don't want to use a ton of them unless you want that to become the bracelet. You see the mat is going to be used as kind of the thing to hold it together because it doesn't catch the eye as much, so you can use the most in it and still have it not look like it's just that color bracelet.
Right.
So
yeah, that's actually a good point. Things that are very shiny and bright, a little bit goes a long way.
Bird, shiny, bright,
bird. Oh,
bright, bird. She's like, there's a bird. Where's there a bird in here?
The window isn't even open.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying that you go shiny towards, you gravitate to that right away.
So confused.
So confused.
Oh, okay. Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
Now that I'm confused.
Thoroughly distracting you and continuing to do so.
Okay, so then you're also going to get some extra seed beads. You're going to get some stash beads. So for the XL stash beads, sometimes you get a lot, sometimes you get a little, depending on
how intense the project is.
How much I spent on the project, basically. So you got quite a few. We got 4 or 5 things here, so got quite a few little beads here to play with. Here's another 2-hole bead.
I love bars.
Yeah, so I'm including these. These are bronze, but you can also get the jet red luster, which would look really nice with this, and hematite for another very neutral. And hematite would look really nice with these blues and silver.
Those of you that want to get really adventurous, use these in your Freeform Peyote.
Yeah, I have another Freeform Peyote that I did in similar colors using some of the same beads, and I'll post that. Post a picture of that because I use tubelets and I use the little wooden rondelles that we have.
Nice.
So yeah, it gives you a lot of texture, but I didn't want to scare anybody.
Yeah. But those of you that know peyote and are like, oh, it's peyote, pull in this 2-hole bead. So where that 8-0 is, you put that in, and then as you're going and creating your next row, you pick up that second hole. Yeah. So it's a good way to pop in something else in the design. Yeah. And if you look again, that inspiration page, we have so many designs with the 2-hole bars because I like the 2-hole bars and they're super functional.
Pull out, I have a little strip that I did.
Oh, you did herringbone. Nice.
Yeah, I did a little strip of herringbone. So these aren't completed projects. These are just me kind of playing around. But I did a little strip of herringbone here with the crystals down the center.
Sweet.
Yeah, and then I was trying to think how I could incorporate that blue and flip the project, but I stopped at that point.
Yeah.
I did something unsuccessful and took it off.
But you can also then go back to small and go small, big, small, big. There's the Pegasus bracelet that would give you kind of the idea of how to do this, working with the 2-hole bars.
Perfect. And then we also have, I don't know what's next on your list, but
next
these are
on my list are the drop duo beads.
Good. So then we're adding some more silver in here because you can never have enough gold and silver. And silver looks great with these colors up here. So we have the light, the cool, and the warm colors working together very well here. And so some of these silver drop duos, they look good with these blues and the crystal, or the blues and the silvers. but also they look really nice when you mix them with the warm colors.
Yeah, these are so much fun, and we were showing earlier, if you're just joining us or you're checking it out, here's kind of that little ring base that you could put those on, and looking at just that pop of silver, and then actually even kind of going with seed beads around.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, the drop duos, I have a necklace that I did the calorie necklace, super easy. You have everything in the box to do it, so check that one out. Drop duos, again, really great little shape, and as we get closer to different holidays too, they create little hearts.
Yeah.
So they're super cute. Super cute little hearts. And I like that you picked silver, because it then can be used with like anything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so easy to use.
Then I also have included some Chatons here. So Chatons are great. You can make little bezels. You can, we have, what is the necklace, or what is the bracelet? There's triple jewels, and then there's also, we have a kit for it.
Pandora's box.
Pandora's box, yes. So you can take a look at those tutorials and see how to make a bezel or some kind of like capsule for it.
And then you also have everything in this box, because I used bars. If you want to, with the post earrings, you can do the
Like a
anytime.
Anytime.
Yeah, or the all the time earrings, anytime, every day.
Every day.
Every day. You can do the everyday earring studs, because you have everything to do them. So if they're not on the inspiration page, we'll have to put those on there.
I think also, is it the Pandora's, no it's not, is it Pandora's box?
Yeah, that use these.
That use this?
Yep.
Yes.
So you could do that as an
make
earring.
one little section of that and put it on and make that as an earring.
Exactly.
That would work really well too.
Very much.
And then the last two things I have here, these are like, you hit the mother load with these, because I couldn't even believe how many of these I included.
Mother load.
So you are going to get 10, count them, 10.
How many?
10.
How many do you get, Anna?
10.
10. Oh my goodness,
Carrier
you get
beads.
10.
I know, I couldn't believe it. I was like, I felt like a used car salesman. I gone crazy.
I gone
I got crazy.
We're going crazy. We put 10 in.
Yeah, so I only took 3 out, but you're going to get 10
10?
of these.
You get 10, in case you didn't want. 10.
I just thought, I don't know, like I included them before and I only gave them like 3 or 5 or something, and I was like, wow, 10. But this is amazing, because you can do something like this where you do like a stretch bracelet, or you put the bands on. Yeah.
Easy, simple bracelet that I'm thinking is you put a crystal on either side. You take one of the bars down one side, another bar down the other, and then come back afterwards and connect with more crystals, and you easily have a bracelet ready to go.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, these carrier beads are great, because you can use them alone, just as a really nice shaped bead, or you can put the peyote strips on them and embellish them. Yeah, so they're so versatile, and they are just kind of one of those staples, and I think it's really nice to have available for when you want to use it.
Yeah.
And now you have 10 of them.
10. Now you have 10. 10. They are
Maybe
great.
no one else is quite as impressed. I was impressed with myself that I fit 10 in the box. And then this one also is quite a full pack. This is actually a full pack. A lot of times they do half packs in the boxes, so you get less, but you get a more variety.
How many, Anna? A full pack?
A full pack.
A full pack.
I've gone crazy.
You don't, and you cut half the fat out of your bacon. Just put it on the trays.
These are the Potomac crystal cylinders in the bronze iris. So you have a lot of metallic colors in here. And bronze and the silver look nice together. All these metallics look really nice together. And because you have so many, a full pack, I actually was able to do some really fun things here.
Funky.
Oh yeah, you can see them. So this is using the brick stitch. And for those of you who watch our lives quite often, when we were talking about the delicas and doing the brick stitch earrings, I got my rhythm finally, and so I did brick stitch with these. And this was really fun. So we have holidays coming up for those of you who would like making Christmas tree kind of things. you could use a different color and use this pattern to do like Christmas trees or just make some kind of fun. Yeah, I thought they were really cool earrings.
I'm gonna shake them down there.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
Super fun.
And you could make a pair. I only made one of these, but you could use a pair because then I also did the same kind of thing here with just the brick stitch and did kind of like, it's like an end cone. It's on a cone. What would you call that? Like
downgrade.
Yeah, it's just like a downgrade.
Yeah.
Trying to think of like
triangle downgrade.
Yeah. And then this is like a mini little version, but what you could do is you would take this little triangle on either side and then just link something, stretch something in between.
Freeform peyote.
Yeah.
You could do a little freeform peyote, or you could even take these coming out the back here and just do a bracelet with that as well if you have extras of those. So super cute. So one thing that we wanted to do, and let me see, I think, is that and then the bonus pattern.
Oh, I'm 3 minutes late for picking the winner.
And bonus pattern. Kira, come on in and let us know. And then there's the bonus pattern of the Contessa bracelet.
Yeah, bonus patterns, for those of you who watch all the time, you're getting tired of me saying it, but bonus patterns, we try to keep them pretty simple, so they're things that you usually have in your stash, or you may only need to pick up an item here or there. We don't want to include anything that it's like you don't have anything for.
Yeah.
Try to give you something that.
And when you watch and you look at the Contessa bracelet, I make suggestions for what to change out the navets for. So if you don't have navets, no worry. Check out the video and you have the pattern linking as well to there. So one thing we did want to do, Anna and I'm going to do a video next Friday and publish it on one of these designs. So,
oh yeah,
one of these designs will win. So what do people want to see the design of? So we're going to call this, where you guys can vote. Let's move this up a little bit. Design number 1 would be this bracelet with a center. Design number 2 would be the fun and funky little drop earring. Design number 3 would be our flowers. Design number 4 would be a simple herringbone bracelet. And design number 5 would be our little petal floral piece, which would probably be, I'll probably glue it onto a ring or do a ring base as well.
Yeah.
You already put it on there.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
So,
while everybody is looking, whoa, comments are flooding in. Whoa, comments. All right, I can't stop. They keep
all
going.
The sparkly goodness is amazing. I saw that one. That's amazing.
So the middle, the winner is Coral. Don't go. There we go. Everybody's catching up. So it was Coral Delancey. Congratulations for your free box. Congratulations, Coral. And as you guys are congratulating, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go back and we'll add this. A lot of 2s, a lot of 3s. If I do number 1 and 2, if you want 1 or 2, you could pretty just vote for 2.
Yeah.
Just do a lot of votes for 2. With lots of, whoa. It's just, comments are flooding in. We should do this more often, Jenna. But yeah, so we're going to look at probably doing number 2. We might
Coral finally got a word in.
And she's like, thanks, I know. You're like, thank you, congratulations. You don't get to talk anymore. You're going to keep going. Choose. We did those back to back at wrong times there, but now we know. So yeah, if you want to see these patterns, so it looks like the 2s are winning.
Wait.
Shelly keeps voting.
I think multiple people just keep hitting the 2. Enter.
They really want 2. They really want number 2. So we'll go through, and next Friday will be the fun box here of the number 2 design, and then number 3 we might also pull in and do a design. Maybe I'll do a design live or something as well. So guys, as always, this was the hidden Oasis box. And if you're just joining in and have no idea what we talked about
Oasis, not
you can just watch again. You can watch. We're not going to recap it. It would take forever. Just come on in and watch next time for that hidden Oasis box. But it's really fun, as every month. It's that re-invitation, because we plan out the boxes so far ahead that by the time the box comes out, I forget what's inside.
I'm planning February projects at this point.
Yeah, so if you have your ideas and what you want to get in on there, let us know. We've heard you speak too about which designs you like, which is good for us to look for future designs and future videos also. That helps a lot. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed their Hidden Oasis box. It's been fun. This is the first unboxing I've done in a while.
Yeah, usually it's me and Jenny.
Yeah.
It's a good time with Jenny.
So it's a good time with the Jenny as well too.
And just on a side note, since I just let everybody know I'm thinking about February at this point, if you have ideas or there's projects you want to see in a box, let me know
6 months
5
in advance.
or 6 months in advance.
Let her know 9 months in advance so she can birth her baby in the box.
No pressure or anything, but if you let us know 1 or 2 months in advance, hey, this would be really great in a box, then I'm not going to have time to get it together if you say in September that you have an idea for October. But if you just want to send it into customer service and let us know, hey, I would really love to see this in a box, then just expect it may be 6 months out.
Yeah, but we'll try to do it for you.
But I do take those under consideration.
And we do look at those comments as well. So, as everyone knows, if you want to, you can check out below the video in the description. If you're on an iPad, iPhone, it's a little down caret in the corner below Anna, and that will show all of the links when we get in there, those of you that are watching after the fact, for checking out the Forbidden Oasis. If you haven't gotten the box yet, you have until the 31st to put your order in and place your order for this box as well. And then head on over to PotomacBeads.com, check out everything else that we have to give, and continue to add in and become group members of the Facebook group.
Yeah, Best Bead Box Facebook group. I'll have to approve you, but I'm on there every day, so you won't have to wait long.
We'll approve you, and it's so great to see all of the different things that people make.
Somebody also commented, how do I get a chance to win the free box? We are giving away a second free box, so comment anytime between after this video posts until Sunday night.
Yeah, we'll choose it on Monday.
Choose it until Monday. Okay. So you have until Monday, so you do have another chance to win a free box. Just comment on this after it posts.
Yeah. So do that. Thanks, guys, for joining in. For all of you wonderful people, thanks for supporting Potomac Beads, and you have been awesome Potomac Beaders. And we look forward to seeing you on Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Melissa from Customer Care and I will be live on Facebook. And then come on over also if you've never joined me on Twitch. So you can do twitch.tv/Potomac Beads. Join us there as well. So.
Oh, Nancy said, can we order another box?
Yes, you can, Nancy.
Yes,
Yes, you can order another box. So you can order another box. What happens is if you want the box that we're currently in that subscription month, you would order that subscription as a second subscription and then just know it to go in and cancel so you don't get two the next
cancel it right
month.
away. Yeah.
Just order it. That way you get another one and then you can cancel it. And then a couple months after each box is completed and inventory is done, you can go on the site if you love other boxes and the other ones that were done and check out what's still there available.
Yeah. So. Any extra we have, we will put on for retail sales several months later.
Yeah,
if we have them available. Sometimes we sell out and don't have any.
Yeah. So, as always, guys, thanks so much for joining us for this unboxing. Thank you to Anna for another great month of
thank you for all the nice comments.
Yeah. And everybody wants number 2, number 4, number 3. I think this is the most comments we've gotten because we've asked that.
I think two
was the winner.
And 3, yeah. I think most people are like, herringbone, I got that.
Got that and done.
I don't need
if you
to
don't watch the Pegasus bracelet and check out that idea. So, thanks everybody. Happy Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. And we'll see you next week. Maybe.
We may just stay on if we can't figure it out.